All right, good evening. Happy Sunday. Thanks for joining us. We'll give it a little bit more time for people to filter in here. And I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has given us some content to put up in our museum. It was all phenomenal. You guys are wildly talented. I do not personally have the skills required to create art like that. That is really cool, really impressive stuff. And huge shout out to Francis, our level designer, who was able to fit those pieces of art into our museum. So for those of you who have been selected, you'll see your art on the walls within the NFT museum here shortly. So again, we'll just give it a few more minutes here. We'll let some people filter in. And in the meantime, I'll play some video that we had in the AMA last week, but just some stuff to kind of fill some time and show you some more of the space within the abstract. Okay, again, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us on this Sunday. Again, we're gonna do this every Sunday, starting about 6 o'clock, and this is gonna be our way to show you what we've been up to for the week and to give you a little sneak peek of what's going on behind the scenes. Obviously, we can't give away too much in these AMAs or weekly updates, just because there's some proprietary information that we don't really want to get out there for our competitors or potential competitors to use in their products. So there are some things that we keep pretty close to the chest. Now, that being said, for everyone who invests in the project, we do hold investor briefs, which are a lot more in detail. You're going to get some more technical knowledge and understand this content delivery network that we are designing in greater detail. Those do come along with a non-disclosure agreement that you're going to sign, and then you become an investor, obviously, through the WeFunder portal, and then you have a vested interest in the success of Objective Reality. We'll talk more about that later in the video, but for now, let's go ahead and I wanted to show you a little clip from a series that my wife and our Chief Marketing Officer Sarah has decided to start, which is going to go up on YouTube shortly after this broadcast. You're going to be able to get to know our team better. We're going to dive deeper into our histories, and it's going to be in the form of an interview style kind of video. And this week's video is going to be between Sarah and myself. We're going to interview each other and kind of talk about our histories, talk about my life as a substance abuse counselor, talk about her life prior to us owning the business. And we're going to do that every week. So we'll have the weekly update that we do live here on Twitch and YouTube. And then immediately following that, there will be the dive deeper interviews that's going to be Sarah interviewing the staff. So look forward to those on our YouTube channel. And again, thank you everyone for the support. But let's go ahead and show that little clip of our interview. Hi, my name's Colin.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are co-founders of Objective Reality Games and husband and wife.
True. So we thought it would be really cool to do a series of videos letting you guys get to know us better, us and our staff and everybody who works on Objective Reality Games. But we figured we would start with ourselves because we're at the heart of this business. It's our baby. We built this from the ground up, and we wanted to give you some insight into who we are as people. So we're going to do some interview style questions back and forth to try to give you an idea of who we are and how we met and how we got here.
Yeah, those are fun, and totally Sarah's idea, and it's going to be really cool to get to know us a little better, and I'm really excited to see how those turn out. So without further ado, let's get into our weekly updates on what we've been working on. We've got new spaces added to the Crater space, and we've got some really exciting stuff we want to share with you guys. All right, so you might recognize this from our last AMA. We are standing in the bank, and this is where you're going to be able to interact with your crypto wallet, your EGC wallet. You're going to be able to add more EGC to make those in-world purchases. You're going to be able to view balances, do some trading. But then you'll notice that we're going to go through the lobby here and downstairs where we're going to get into the NFT museum and some of the other Crater space as well. Now this is something that Sam and I are really excited about. This is where you're going to be able to meet those content creators in world. So we're going to build in more rooms and lobbies and different places for you to make those connections, but you're going to be able to see an active list of all live stream events. You're going to be able to pick up some pre-recorded masterclasses and really get to virtually interact with these content creators in a way that no one has been able to do so far. So again, we are really excited about this integration of the content creator space. So this NFT marketplace was something that we started to work on pretty early on. And it's not because we really have a big interest in the NFTs themselves, the art anyway. But what we see in reality is the technology that's behind this, the ability to confirm ownership, the ability to verify that what the seller is presenting is what is what you're purchasing. So this technology is going to have such farther reaching implications than just the transaction of buying digital art. So again, while this is going to be primarily for the digital art space today, because that's what's available in the NFT marketplace, we're seeing already that music is being transferred this way in certain instances, that books, all kinds of intellectual property can be transferred through the NFT blockchain. So again, this is going to be something that we're going to see progress so much in the near future. Again, amazing work, Francis. You always exceed expectation. The museum looks phenomenal. And for those of you who saw your art in there, we were able to work in quite a bit. I did want to take this time to shout out Hawkish. He did miss the window, but if you look here, you're going to see his art that didn't quite make it in the museum, but it's here and here wherever it's going to be. It's going to be over here probably. But But yeah, thanks Hawkish, thanks Rocket Surgeon, thank you Evergrow Paul. You guys have really done such great work on getting our Discord channel, together, and in a way that we just, as a small dev team, have not been able to accomplish. So it's just been awesome. Evergrow, you guys are an awesome community to be a part of. So let's take this time here to talk more about this WeFunder that we're pushing. So Evergrow Paul brought up a good point last night when we were talking about what exactly is WeFunder and what does it mean to invest in objective reality. So we are a corporation. We legally formed about 3 months ago. Prior to that, we were an LLC, and which makes sense when it's just our staff, and we're doing a project that's pretty small. Our brick and mortar arcade brings in enough revenue for us to pay the salaries of our staff and to pay for the production of our video game, The Deed of Deception, that we launched on Steam about 4 months ago now, and that was all great. But when we get into creating the abstract, where we're going to have to bring on a lot more staff and a lot more revenue, it became necessary for us to take that step to becoming a corporation and really start looking at crowdfunding. So we decided that it was important for us to incorporate. At which point we were accepted by Rev1 Ventures. As some of you may know, we are a venture-backed startup now, and they are helping us accelerate this process. They're helping us find staff, they're helping us with all of these different things, but it is kind of up to us, at least early on, to raise funds, to hire these people, to do the different things that we need to do to get this beta test, this product up and running. So that's how we get to us being on WeFunder. WeFunder is a brokerage. They specialize in what's called regulation crowdfunding, and it's a federally secured SEC-backed process where corporations go through a vetting process. All of our corporate documents have to be analyzed. We have to go through independent accounting analysis, and then we're put up on the WeFunder portal, and people are allowed to invest. And what that means is that you're buying a share of Objective Reality Games, just like you would buy a share in Google or Amazon. The difference is that we are in what's called a pre-seed stage, which means that we have a prototype, we have a technology that's proprietary, that is exciting, that venture companies are interested in. But in order to get to market, in order to make it a nationwide adopted technology, we have to create this platform, and it takes funding. So we are currently seeking the funding to finish production, and that's called pre-seed. So when you're buying into our company, you're getting shares today at our current market valuation of $4.5 million. And that's not just a number that we came up with ourselves. That's a number that accountants, independent accountants, and lawyers, and all of these different people who know this industry have sat down and determined that we're worth $4.5 million. Now, if you invest in the next 3 days, you get 10% off of that. So you're going to get that $4.5 million company's shares at $4 million. So when this 3 days expires, that doesn't mean that we're done with our regulation crowdfund. That just means that it then opens up to the rest of the WeFunder audience. Today, it's only visible to you guys, to the people who I've shared the link with personally. And in 3 days, it's going to go to everyone else, at which point the 10% discount goes away, but it's still there. You can still help us realize this vision, and we are so thankful for everyone who has helped us out. It's been phenomenal, the support that we've been able to get, financially and otherwise. It's just been so amazing. So I wanted to take this time to thank everyone who has taken part in our regulation crowdfund. We can't do it without you guys. We really can't. So again, thank you, everyone. And I'm going to share the link in this video for anybody that is still interested in backing. Again, we have 3 days left to get to that to the end of this friends and family round. And if we finish really strongly, then WeFunder is going to help us, and they're going to promote it and pretty much ensure that we hit that number that we're shooting for. We've done the math, and we need about $125,000 to get this product finished, which is the number we're looking for. And all of your help obviously gets us there. So, please share. Even if you can't invest yourself, share with a friend, share with family, and really just help us get this vision out there. All right, and the last thing that we wanted to show tonight was a little behind the scenes of the arcade, kind of going along with our theme of every week diving a little deeper into our history and our backstory. So I just wanted to kind of run through the arcade. I took my camera and just kind of showed you what a day in the life of the arcade looks like. So you'll see people playing in the arcade and the different games and just a little bit of what the space looks like. So enjoy.
Wait, I want to try something. I'm in the outside. You guys got to get us on the roof again.
I will. I'm getting you on the roof
I
right
can't
now.
see.
I'm getting you on the roof right
You
now.
just stick your head out the window, you can get outside. Huh?
I couldn't do it. Hey, Tyler, I can't see anything. You should.
Don't you open this door?
I'm getting you guys outside.
Tyler, I can't see
Yeah,
I don't
anything.
know where you are. Move back a little bit. Is your screen fully black?
How you get back up on the roof?
Look, come here. Follow me, Dad. I got the key for the roof.
Oh, okay. Hey, here's your roof, John.
Here, Dad. Come here. Come here, Dad.
Oh, I died.
Dad, go through it. Come here. Come here, Dad. Come here. I got this one right here.
Oh, yeah, here we
Come
are.
here, Dad. Dad, look behind you.
So ignore the messy office. It's always a madhouse in here, as you can see. But we love the arcade business. We love getting in there and playing the new content when it comes out, making these commercial agreements with different developers, and having that relationship with all these different game devs. Also, something you noticed from the walkthrough there is we have a massive board game collection, and that is a way for us to really kind of understand game mechanics better. On top of the fact that we just love board games, it does help us kind of conceptualize different play styles and different mechanics that we can maybe implement into VR, for instance. Coming down to our storefront here, and I encourage anyone who lives in or around Ohio to make the trip down. You're going to get an experience that you're not going to get anywhere else. And that all translates into the abstract as well. All of these titles that you see on our website at objectiverealitygames.com, all of the partnerships that we have in the industry, those all come into the abstract as well. So you're going to see new titles added every month. You're going to see new experiences, and again, all of these experiences that you get in the abstract are games that you could not play on the Quest 2 headset without the cloud computing. These are titles that require intensive gaming PCs and expensive equipment to process and render, and we're delivering all of that to the Quest 2 at-home gamer without the need for the equipment, without the need to even download the games. This is all streaming through the cloud network. So again, we're really excited about this, and thank you for watching. We'll catch up again next Sunday.